Hello, everybody. Welcome. Welcome to episode 19 of Horror Tuesday. I am so happy to have you guys here with me as I finish setting up some final things. All right, there we go. All right. I don't know if I should turn on my camera yet because I did dress up as Elvira. Should I just wait for a couple more people to come on through? I think so. But as we're waiting for people, let's do this. Everybody, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on that notification bell if you could, please. And share the stream. Share the stream. And thank you, everybody. I've hit over 600 subs and I am close to watch hours on being monetized. And it's all because of you guys. Thank you so much for supporting me on the way on this journey. So that being said, I see a couple of you coming in the chat. If Sassy's still here, Sassy has to tell me if I have to turn on my camera or not. I'm waiting on Sassy. Oh, yep, I do have a thank you, Eraserhead. Thank you for reminding me. I do have also a Discord since I hit 600 subs before Halloween. The link is in the description below. Come on over. You can talk to me, a couple other people about horror. I'm here, and yes, you do. All right, Sassy. I see you. I see you. Okay. Ta-da! I'm getting my money's worth out of this costume. I didn't go as strong on the makeup this time around. Sassy's here for the girls. I see you. All right, chat. Sassy, Nadu. Hello, everybody. I'm running through everybody. Here we go. Oh, Kylan, I see you are new, I believe. Welcome. Welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Our Life in Horror. Hello. I'm here for the girls. Cannoli, I saw you as well. Awesome. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let me tell you, a lot of tape is helping. A lot of it. A lot of it. But you know what? I don't know. I don't know why I don't see many more Elviras out there. Again, I'm wearing this for like 3 streams today. That said, I'm done though. Halloween, I'm not gonna dress up as Elvira. I don't think parents would let me, you know. Oh, is me Office? Hi, Nikki. I am not muted. I don't think so. Am I muted? Can everybody hear me? Have I been sleeping in this thing since the weekend? No, I've watched it a couple of times. Oh, girl. Everybody can do Elvira. Big to small, tatas, everybody can do Elvira. Okay, everybody can hear me. Nikki, I don't know why you can't hear me. I'm not muted. Oh, well. Yes. Yes, they can hear me. It looks good. Worth it if I look... Aw, thank you. Thank you. I guess I'm gonna keep it. I was on the fence about it, but for Halloween, I think I'm just gonna go as like a Slytherin student or something a little bit easier, because today the makeup's a little bit easier, but the last 2 days, if you've caught me on other people's stream, Elvira makeup is like drag makeup, and that is, you have to be very detailed, very like straight with your lines and stuff. I'm not wearing lashes. Look at these freaking caterpillars. I decided not to wear them today because the whole time I was like raising up my eyes. But yeah, welcome everybody. I'm so glad everybody's here. Talk about news. Oh, okay, good. You. Oh, thank you, Nikki. Thank you. Yeah, lashes were lashing. Yes. And yes, again, I do have a Discord now for the channel, so you can join. You can put movie review requests in, talk to other people who are into horror, or just hang out. We're having a good time over there. We're gonna do some watch parties over there. Once October is over, I've got Evil Bong I'm going to be scheduling up for, and maybe a couple other ones too. I might do Mars Attacks because I have to watch it for a stream. Never seen it. Have a fear of aliens if you know the lore of Nadia. So maybe we'll do a watch party over there. But yeah, the link's in the description below. All right, let's get into news, right? Let's get into some news. Why not? So the first thing I have up, which I've seen a lot of people talk about, is the Carrie reboot. And to be honest, Evil Bong, yes, Evil Bong. Okay, hold on. Let's sidetrack. 1 second. Let me pull this up. Evil Bong, 2006, done by the same guy who does the Puppet Masters for puppets. It's a comedy horror. It looks ridiculous, and I still owe people, like, I still owe everybody who helps me get to 420, get it? Subs. So, let me show the cover of this thing. Hilarious. Of course, it's, Tommy Chong. Why not? I Mars Attacks creeps me out, guys. Like, the aliens, those are weirdos who look little things. They're creepy. I've never seen the movie. I've avoided it at all costs, but we will be doing a Tim Burton tier stream here. The horror tier stream did so well, and everybody in the group wants to continue to do them. So we have two coming up. We'll be doing a Tim Burton one in November, and in December we're going to do holiday horror. So horror movies surrounded around holidays, such as like April Fool's Day, a lot of Christmas movies. Black Christmas is being one of them. So, but I do owe everybody a Evil Bong watch party, and since YouTube doesn't like watch parties, I think we'll do it over in the Discord. That way we can all watch it together. So, yes, I have a bong with demon eyes that glow in the dark. Pretty evil. I'm. It's the same guy who did the gingerbread horror movies too. It was like evil gingerbread. Okay. Anyway, let's get back to Carrie. I'm here for it. Carrie's being rebooted. I'm I'm a Mike Flanagan simp. I like everything Flanagan does except for Midnight Society. It's the weakest one out of all of them. But he is actually going to be doing an 8 episode for Amazon on Carrie. I'm totally here for it. I like this book. I'm a big King head. I've read most of his stuff. Ginger Dead Man. Yeah, that's the one. Maybe I should add that to the holiday tier list. I should. R. I don't know what R. Or R. Okay. Anyway, I'm distracted. Being a host of a show and having ADHD does not work. Anyway, uh, Flanagan and King are back after Life with Chuck, which, to be honest, I'm not really interested in the Life with Chuck. I know Flanagan's a talented uh, director and writer, but I like his horror stuff. But yeah, it's going to be a mini series. It's going to be 8 episodes, which I think will be pretty good. Flanagan likes to stick close to the source material, especially with King. Look at Doctor Sleep. I think it's one of his best, and we can ignore all the Carrie sequels and miniseries that came out and stuff. But there's also rumor that he might be doing Dark Tower, which I'm really excited for because that movie was garbage and had nothing to do with the actual Dark Tower. But yeah, this would be the second recent deal of one of King's treasures that would be given a longer storytelling road. A24 is also adapting King's fairy tale into a series, which is okay. It's not my favorite book. The same lot that just released on Max, not my favorite either. I'm really partial to both the book and the 1970s version miniseries. The remake that just got released, I think, just a lot of pacing issues with it. But I'm very excited for this. I would be interested to see how he adapts Carrie because it's been a hot minute. Let me see when the last time Carrie was adapted. Carrie. I think it was a movie though. 2013 we got a remake of it, which wasn't that great. And then I know there was a TV series. There had to be, or I'm just imagining it in my head. Maybe not. I thought there was a older version of Carrie TV show. Here we go. Here we go. Oh no, this is the one in development. Okay, maybe I'm thinking of the remake. Wait, so Carrie? No, I don't think so. Cannoli. I think Flanagan is going to actually do a very well job with Carrie. Again, he respects the source material, and he definitely takes his time and tries to write out and do character depth. Again, I'm a Flanagan simp. I will watch pretty much anything he does, except I'm not really excited for Life of Chuck, but I like horror. So I would be interested to see how this plays out. I actually want to reread this before it comes out, so I would be interested to see if anybody would want to read Carrie. Maybe we can do a little King book club going on before this series. Plus, I already have one going on for the Dark Tower and Harry Potter soon. So, what do you guys think? Are we down with Flanagan doing Carrie? Are we down? Are we down to clown? I think I am. I think I am. All right. One thing I want to talk about. Let me pull this up. Um, I am partial. I'm always down for everything he does. Like, I got it. Ta-da-da! Midnight Mass. Probably one of my favorite TV shows of all time. Probably. Uh, this is the art of Midnight Mass. It's so good. Um, and I think I've watched Midnight Mass at least once a year now since it's been released. Just a little burnt out on Carrie. Carrie hasn't been adapted since 2013 though. And it is King's most popular book though, and it is the book that kind of put him on the map. So I can understand why Amazon would want to do Carrie. I just hope they just do it closer to the source material and are a little bit more in line with it. But again, with Flanagan at the helm, I think we'll be okay. Midnight Mass is Mike Flanagan's, I think, masterpiece on Netflix. It's a TV show. If you have Catholic guilt, it will hit you in different levels. Let me tell you that. All right. Next topic I want to talk about is werewolves. Werewolves are one of my favorite universal creatures. And I see you, Josh, in the chat. Hi, Josh. Yeah, Cannoli, you should watch Midnight Mass. It's really good. Nos. Is it really an ongoing joke that I can't say horror? Is it really? Because I heard Enzo last night. So is it horror? Horror. Am I really saying horror? I don't know. Horror. Horror. I'm gonna have to practice it. Okay, I'm getting distracted. You guys are hilarious in the chat. Werewolves exclusive. So there's a new werewolf movie coming out in December. It looks really cool. It's all pretty much practical effects. Werewolves exclusive trailer. I am totally down with this. Werewolves are one of my favorite creatures. It is my universal creature. I think the Wolfman is my favorite universal. Dracula is a hot second. But I'm very excited for this because I follow the director on Twitter or X, and he's been buzzing about this. And I guess AMC got an exclusive trailer before. Oh, what was the last? Smile 2. I didn't see it at AMC. These posters look great. So I thought, I haven't seen the trailer. Why not watch it with you guys? Right? Hey! Open this up. All right, hold on. It's like blaring in my ear. Okay. All right, let's do this. Bite me. Okay. One problem. I hate this blue fucking filter. It's my show and I can swear. I hate this blue filter that people do in horror. It's like tealish blue filter. I don't like it. I hate when you light your nights like that indoors and stuff. Frank Grillo is an amazing show called Kingdom about MMA in Venice Beach, California. Interesting. Okay, we cleared up a little bit.
Mom?
I'm for a werewolf movie in December. Let's go. Oh, this is creepy. Oh, fuck. That's so cool. My screen's here that I'm watching it, by the way. That's why I turned this way. Fuck yeah. That's awesome. Dog Soldier. That's what it's giving me. It's giving me Dog Soldier. That's one of my favorite movies.
Uncle Wes, why can't you stay?
They need me to help them try and stop this. We're the only family we have left.
We got this.
Cody! What are you doing, man? You should kill
Interesting. Man looks good for his age. I'm not complaining.
somebody.
We are all soldiers now.
Tonight, when that sun sets, it's gonna be every man for himself.
We have a 9-hour window.
So is this like the
and report our
Purge
findings.
in
We hope to
werewolves?
see if this mutation.
Oh, I'm
can be
in.
blocked.
Let's go over the rules.
Don't open the door, Friday.
I want to know what their transformation scenes look like, though. If this is all practical effect.
Don't hesitate for a second.
Hoorah! 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 Good luck tonight.
Can it be
Oh,
retraction?
it is the
commencing?
Persian werewolves. Holy shit! This looks so cool! Can I buy tickets now? Holy shit!
No more guns.
I've read some books. Some girls don't run when werewolves are involved. I'm just saying.
There's no more guards. Those things are coming for us.
I'm here.
I think this looks great. This looks fun.
Bite me.
I don't think this is like gonna win an Oscar, but this looks freaking fun. Of course. Oh man, I hate scenes like this. Yeah, that's true. AJ might like this too much. Blood Meridian, I still have the book. Nos, I'm like a couple chapters in. It's like I'm like this much in. It's on the other side. But when I have a second life, I'll be able to read everything everybody's recommended to me. I'm in. I think this looks fantastic. I was a little worried because I hate when horror movies use that teal kind of bluish thing to filter over it, but I think this is cool. If werewolves were on loose, I'd be covering myself in shit so they hopefully wouldn't smell me, and then I'd hide like a little bitch. I don't know, Josh. Again, I've read some interesting books that have been recommended to me that some people are kind of into that kind of stuff. We're gonna keep this as PG-13 as possible. The first few chapters of Storm Prep, I promise that once it's, I know November is my month to read. I've got some comics to read. I'm still working on a comic episode. I actually might do some makeup episodes because I mean I did special effects makeup for 13 years. Might as well do them for you guys, right? But what do you guys think? I think I'm down for Werewolf. I think I'm down so much for this movie opening night. That's how much I think I'm gonna like this movie. I like werewolves, so who doesn't like werewolves? Wolvers versus... That'd be interesting to see. I'd be intrigued to see that. Okay. So, moving on. More news. Scary movie. Has anybody seen any of the scary movies? I've never seen any of them. I was recommended just to watch 1 through 3 and then stop at 3. I am curious to know how people who have seen it are curious to find out that they're coming back with another one. After 20 years, the Wayne brothers are going to give another scary movie for the franchise. Sassy, are they worth watching? I don't know if my problem is I don't know if I watch Scary Movie now, would they hold up now for me? That's my question. Question of the day. Are they funny? They're just a parody on Scream, right? Or at least the first one is, or on horror franchise. The first few are a few funny. How many are there? Hold on. When I have it. Scary movies. How many are there? 5? Wow. Love them growing up, but not sure. Yeah, I wonder if they're not gonna hold up. And I'm curious to know because back then humor was written differently for media, movies and TV shows. Looking back now, it's kind of cringe. So what kind of humor are they going to utilize this time? I'm curious. The first one is definitely worth it. 2 and 3 were solid. Yeah, I heard about this. I'm going to be hard to ruin a scary movie. I hope it's good. The third with Charlie Sheen was really funny. Yeah, I don't know it. Officer Doofy. Oh man. Funny enough, that's what my husband calls Officer, what's his face in script? That's what he calls him anyway. I love the Nike. Okay. Maybe I should do it as a watch party? I don't want to watch this stuff by myself, and I don't think Chris would be into it. Or maybe he would be. At least it would be a comedy. But I would be intrigued to see. But yeah, after 20 years. Is that the WhatsApp? Is that what that's from? That commercial from the scary movies? Someone help me out here. Is that where it's from? Super slapstick style. Yes. Oh, okay. So the WhatsApp is what. Okay. Don't bother me while I'm cleaning my room, Officer Doofy. Okay. I'll give it a try. I'll watch the first 3 and see if well, you know what? I'll watch the first one and see if it holds up for me. This wig, man. Let me tell you, I don't know how Elvira does it with the real wig. I'm sure that thing is heavy. Because this thing is like, it's this tall off my head. At least it's a little roomy, I will say. Okay. And I always keep going full screen on that. One of these days, I'll figure it out. Okay, Universal Studios Dark Universe. Has anyone seen the news today on the Dark Universe? I have, and it looks fucking awesome. Again, my show. I can swear if I want to. Let's open up some of these tabs so I can share it. I think this is going to give Disney a run for its money, but I will say, opening is going to be fucking crazy. You might as well go to Disney around that time because nobody's going to be there. So let me pull this up. Yeah, this is the first one. So just revealed before the windmill at Dark Universe, the Burning Blade Tavern ignites. The Darkmoor bell will ring and signaling the monsters, kicking off a brief 90-second pre-show prior to the fiery explosion. So that's what that windmill was in the earlier promos. And then there was another, and I'm going to get to the thing everybody wants to talk about, which is the animatronics, which is this one.
So we will finish what my great-grandfather started. Show them.
Monsters Unchained has the most technologically advanced animated figures that have ever been built.
These look so freaking cool. Like and subscribe. You're right, Racerhead. Thank you for keeping me on my tabs. Like and subscribe. Again, Discord link below if you guys want to join my Discord, talk to me about horror. I'm all for it. Love meeting other horror nerds. I want to go back to Universal for Harry Potter as well. I am as well waiting for the new park to open, Josh. Maybe 2025? Group vacation. Because I am 100% down. I've never been to the Orlando Universal Studios. I've only been to Hollywood. So I really, really want to go to Orlando because it's definitely bigger. So this looks...
in the attraction.
These are monsters for the next generation of fans.
It looks like somebody dressed up. It looks like somebody wearing prosthetics and is dressed up as this thing. This is crazy.
We want to make sure that we kept everything.
It's giving me chills because as a kid, when I was like sculpting and learning how to do art and stuff, one of my dream jobs, other than being a Muppeteer for Jim Henson, was to like work on the animatronics at Disney and learn how to like reskin them and stuff like that.
That was familiar. Kept everything that was the essence of these monsters. But we wanted to take it to another level.
I know Orlando puts, it's just, can we go like not busy time and not humid time? Like I would say after Halloween, because Halloween's going to be crazy next year.
Scary.
Really, I think we should do it, but I think we should do a Orlando meetup like November, maybe not December, maybe the first of the year in 2016.
Figures are moving faster than any figures we have built.
I will buy VIP tickets. I don't care. I want to be chased by a
And we have so many of them. We have 14.
What the fuck? Look how beautiful this is. I'm gonna start crying. This is the stuff I love, and I was like so immersed into in my career when I was in Hollywood, and I love when I see it done so well and put together. Look at the paint job on this guy. I'm literally
figures across this ride floor.
I'm gonna get emotional over
They are
Universal
visceral,
monsters.
they are powerful, they are intense, and from a technical standpoint.
All right, that one looks like an animatronic. I'm not gonna lie, Dracula kind of looks like an animatronic with the eyes and stuff. Weakest of the one, I'm just saying.
They exceed beyond everyone's wildest expectations for what an animated figure can do.
Disney, I'm sorry to see you go. because there is no way Disney's going to compete to this. This looks, again, let me pull. It landed right where it was. It looks, yeah, Dracula looks a little rough. I'm not gonna lie. Dracula's, he looks a little, that looks like I could buy Dracula at a Spirit Halloween. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe it's just a bad angle for it. And also the other ones, they're different colors and they're creatures and stuff. Dracula's a little bit more humanoid. So maybe that's why Dracula got the weekend of the stick, but it looks so good. I'll even pass for Dracula. The blue creature from the Black Lagoon, that looks amazing. Andrew Dice Dracula. Poor Dracula, they did do him wrong, yeah. Oh, Blair, thank you for joining the Discord. I'm still learning how. I'm a boomer with Discord, guys, so I'm still learning how to set things up and stuff. But yeah, I will be here either end of 2025, early 2026, but I'm definitely going. Ain't no way I'm not going to this. This looks great. Frankenstein looks fantastic. I think it goes probably werewolf, creature from the Black Lagoon, Frankenstein, Dracula. And it just looks so realistic. It really does look like some dude in a suit, man. I'm totally here for it. But yes, that is Universal's Epic Universe. Or Dark Universe. Whoa, I'm big screen again. I'm excited to go. Where's the mummy? Maybe the mummy's coming. Maybe the mummy is coming. That's interesting. Yeah, I didn't realize we did not get a mummy. Maybe they just had these 4 pretty much finished and they'll make another one. Good catch, Blair. I didn't even think about that. Not a lot of people think about the mummy. Well, I do. Brendan Fraser in the Mummy is pretty good. I watched the Tom Cruise one recently for the first time. That one's like the best mummy movies ever was Under Wraps. What is under? Is that? Are you playing with me, Nos? Under Wraps. Let's see. Oh, you're not. 1997. Okay, I'll check this out. They remade it on Disney in 2021. You know that, Nos? 2021 remade on Disney Channel. Under Wraps. Just saying. All right, moving on, guys. We're going to talk about prom queens. Not Carrie, though it's kind of funny that I bring this up with the first topic being Carrie. Anyone else an R.L. Stine kid growing up? I was. Anyone else saw the Fear Street one? Under Wraps is based on it's a funny kid movie with pretty edgy. It got remade for Disney 2021. Disney one is his favorite. I believe it. NASA's always shelling Disney. Always. You know what? I've been thinking about something to watch on Halloween other than Trick or Treat. I might watch Werewolf by Night. I forgot that's like one of the decent thing that Disney and Marvel had put out in the last few years. Black and white, though. Black and white. Color's okay, but black and white's better. All right. I can't wait for Me either. Okay, so I think 2020 or 2021. Anyway, the last couple of them. Netflix did the Fear Street trilogy movies where they released a movie every like week or 2 weeks that were based off R.L. Stine's Fear Street. It was based off, not loosely, yeah, kind of loosely, but Prom Queen apparently is going to be a pretty close adaptation of the book itself, which I think is really cool. R.L. Stine is where I started with reading horror and then eventually worked my way to Stephen King, which was weird because my godmother was like, oh, you're reading R.L. Stine, you like horror? Here's Tommyknockers. Weird first book to give a kid, but we're here. Netflix's latest entry into the Fear Street will hit screens in 2025. It's going to be based off Fear Street's 1988 Prom Queen, which I am here for. It is going to be set between the previous installments of Fear Street 1978 and 1994. Welcome back to Shadyside in the next installment of a blood-soaked Fear Street franchise. Prom season at Shadyside is underway, and the school's wolf pack of it girls is busy with its usual sweet and vicious campaign for the crown. But when the gutsy outsider is unexpectedly nominated to court and the other girls start mysteriously disappearing, the class of '88 is suddenly in for one hell of a prom night. I am down. This looks pretty good. Pretty good cast too, from what I can see reading off of it. I thought they were fun. The say cheese and die. Nas, you're on something today, aren't you? You were either a Goosebump kid or Are You Afraid Dark Take? How about both, Josh? I was both. Okay. I was a Goosebump kid and I was an Are You Afraid of the Dark? And I have Are You Afraid of the Dark downstairs. The box set that was on Amazon for like $13, by the way. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a little projector outside and face it to the garage. And while we're handing out candy for Halloween, we're gonna play Are You Afraid of the Dark episodes because these kids need to know. They need to know real Halloween. I don't remember that. Ziggy? I'm here for it. But I think this is interesting that we're finally getting, I don't want to say adult adaptations of the R.L. Stine, because Fear Street definitely was a little bit more junior high age, high school maybe, some adult undertones to it, not like the original Goosebumps series, which obviously were a little bit more directed towards kids. The plan was sorry for being so sharp with my comedic talents. Nos, okay, hold on. Nos, listen. I know you're hurt. I know you're hurting inside because of Bone Tomahawk and Blood Meridian that I promised you. I know that. And for you, if you join my Discord, I will do a Bone Tomahawk watch party with you. But you have to join the Discord. I'll help you heal, my friend. I'll help you heal. Anyway, back to this. You are lashing out. You are lashing out hard. I dressed up as Elvira for you, man. Lashing out hard. All you Blood Meridian Bone. You got a bone to pick. Haha. I wonder if they're going to continue to adapt more of his Fear Street stuff. Because again, that's a little bit more adult. I don't know. I know they remade Goosebumps for scared a lot of kids. They did. The mask one, the green. Yeah. I still have nightmares sometimes of that. But you know what? It helped me with my love of horror, though. Not a lot of stuff is for that are kid-friendly, but also scary. There's movies and stuff, but I think Goosebumps and Are You Afraid of the Dark help put a lot of things on the map. I'm not goth. Nos. I've made an offer. So Blood Meridian and Bone Tomahawk. I'm just saying. Everybody's my witness. I made the offer on it. So, all right, let's move on, guys. One thing I want to talk about, and this is a actual serious topic. Anybody, and I know this might be a Variety doesn't. Variety hates me. The reason why I'm bringing this up, even though it's not like a horror movie, but it's horror related because of Blumhouse, is I should probably pull up my banner. Hold on. Blumhouse AI. Okay. Meta teams with Blumhouse and filmmakers like Casey Affleck to test movie gen AI tool. I don't know how I feel about this because AI is coming no matter what, right? No matter what, AI is coming. Whether it's going to be in music, in film, television, it's coming. Like there's no way to move around it. But Blumhouse? Really? Blumhouse, have you looked at your track record this year on movies? Let's look what you made this year. Blumhouse movies 2024. Yes. Okay, first of all, you did Night Swim, which halfway through I wanted to drown my own self on. Sometimes a short is meant to be a short, doesn't need to be a full-length movie. You did Imaginary, which I heard wasn't that great either. Didn't even bother. Then you did Afraid, which is about an AI house. which, spoiler alert, there's a Disney Channel movie about that a long time ago. And then House of Spoils, which was arguably okay, but not the best. So, like, not the best track record, Blumhouse. And now you're looking into doing movies with AI. Like, I feel horror fans, especially, and I'm just speaking for myself. This might be somebody might out there might love CGI blood and monsters and stuff, but I feel like a lot of horror fans really appreciate and even love things more when it is practical, when they are on sets. Like, when you see that there's actual love put into the production, you love it more for some reason. And to involve AI in it, I don't know, man. I think I don't like CGI, so it's not. It's not that I don't like CGI. I just don't like CGI. I don't like when CGI is used for all purposes instead of used as a secondary assistance. Like, yeah, which practical effects are cheaper, which blows my mind that people just go to CGI. Josh, there was a Goosebump episode where kid spaghetti turned into worms. Yeah, it grossed me out so much that I didn't eat spaghetti for a few years. Never told my mom; she could never understand sudden hate for spaghetti. I would hate spaghetti too. Disney Smart House, right? Yeah, and they just did an AI movie. I just don't know why the need. If you're going to be a production company that focuses on a certain genre that fans usually like, more practical on-set kind of things, why are you looking towards AI? But on the other hand, why don't you be the first at it, right? Cutting edge technology. I don't know. I'm not a fan. Blumhouse has kind of disappointed me. Blumhouse used to be a powerhouse in the last few years. Don't get me wrong. There are some really great Blumhouse productions, but I feel like maybe they're spread too thin on everything they're doing because now they're doing also video games as well. Maybe it's just trying to loosen up. I don't know. Those Disney Channel original stuff, yeah. I mean, I still sometimes watch Halloween Town. I'm not afraid to admit it. Halloween Town's great. Why not? But I don't know. What do you guys think? Should AI be utilized in filmmaking? I mean, it's going to happen. Might as well be the first person to do so, right? I don't know. All right, so let's move on to something less depressing. The Conjuring rights. The Conjuring is getting a movie or TV show. Hold on. I can't remember. Sorry, movie. I thought if they were moving it to, maybe it's Insidious. It's moving into a TV show. One of them I thought. But I guess The Conjuring's last movie is going to be on big screen. Last Rites. Which, by the way, anybody ever actually look into the relationship of Ed Warren and Lorraine Warren? It's not that great as portrayed on the movies, guys. Like, just saying. Just saying. Like, subscribe, and join the Discord. Thank you, Eraserhead. So Patrick Wilson. And by the way, the last Conjuring, what was it? Devil Made Me Do It. I was a little underwhelming, disappointing, because it wasn't that scary to me. It was more of a drama take to it. But this one's going to be the last one. It's going to mark the 9th installment in the Conjuring universe. Jeez. Powerful horror franchise, spin-off like Annabelle the Nun, 3 films with Annabelle doll, which I think only 1 or 2 of them might be. May they rest in peace. Ed and Lorraine Warren? I don't know. Rumors are Patrick Wilson is hot, but rumors are Ed Warren had an underage girlfriend living with him at the time too, supposedly. So I don't know. Well, rest in peace. Their relationship wasn't as loving as the Conjuring movies portray it. However, I love Patrick and Vera. I think they're great. I think the chemistry between the two of them, I think they hold the 3 Conjuring movies together. So this will be interesting to see this last one. And it'll be sad. But I wonder if they're going to continue. 2 more films with The Nun are being made as well. The Nun. Wait. No. Okay, good. Thank God. Anybody else find The Nun kind of underwhelming as well? I feel like The Nun's trailers showed everything that was scary about The Nun, and then the movie just kind of was lackluster. When I heard about the new Conjuring, I got excited and nervous because I love the Conjuring, but the last movie was my first, so I hope it's good. Yeah, the last one was a little bit more of a drama. I think the opening was pretty much the only scary, really scary part of it. It's based off a true story. It kind of laid into that more so than the horror aspect. So I wonder if they're going to bring it back because the first one's pretty freaking scary. And it still scares me to this day. There's the scene where the mom is like taking a nap or something and she opens her eyes and the witch spirit's like hanging right over her. And this is broad daylight too, which is I like about it is that they don't just wait to utilize the nighttime to be scary. It's just you've never seen a Conjuring movie, can only your kid would like it. Your kid would like them if she hasn't seen them already. At least the first one. The Insidious franchise, I think, isn't as strong as the Conjuring. The last Insidious was it was alright. It wasn't the best, but it wasn't it was nothing to write home about, but it wasn't bad. And it was also, I think, Patrick Wilson's directed it as well. And then there's Insidious. Where is it? Insidious is okay. Insidious is actually coming to different cities. There's a Insidious The Further You Fear. It's like a Insidious event that you could go to different cities and stuff. Here we go. Let me pull this up. I just heard about this and I think this is really cool. They're gonna be coming to where I live soon too, so I might check it out. Insidious The Further You Fear, a live horror experience. And there's a ton of tour dates on this. They're everywhere, tour dates. Oh, it won't let me open up all the tour dates, but yeah, they're Ohio, Wisconsin, Michigan, LA, Vegas. A couple of these haven't had tickets out yet. But this looks interesting. I haven't seen the trailer. Is that the trailer? Watch the video. Okay, let's see what the video is about. Hold on. Can you guys see that well? Hold on. Let me open that up a little bit better. Okay, that got me. I'm in. I want to check it out. I think it would be kind of fun. I wonder, it'd be interesting I wonder when they're going to be in Vegas. Because wouldn't it be hilarious if it was in Vegas during the time of the big meetup? Let's see, February. I think it's around when I saw it I think it was end of April. Let's see, March. Orlando. Looks like they're on the East Coast during that time. Here we go. April. I'm pretty sure San Diego. I swore I saw Vegas, but I guess not. Did I miss it? El Paso, Arizona, San Francisco, Fresno, Riverside, San Diego, Los Angeles. Looks like tickets aren't even available. Oh, here. Wouldn't that be hilarious if everybody's here that weekend? This is what we do for our little outing. This would be I would totally be game. I think everybody would be game. This would be fun to do. How much are tickets? That's a good question too. Let's see. I definitely want to go. Buy tickets. I know they usually are here around the end of April, beginning of April, somewhere around there. Oh, tickets start off at $44. That's not too bad. 44 to up to 90. I'd be curious. I'd probably pee my pants though. If something grabs me, grab you from underneath behind and stuff. Man, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. Kind of like a Insidious haunted house almost. I'd be game. Try it out. Why not? Okay. All right. Last on the news list. I promise last. Because I have some streams to get to. I'd have to be drunk for that. Yeah. I definitely won't do Zach Baggins out here. Absolutely not. I'm not. The reason everybody tries to get me to go to Zach Baggins' haunted museum out here, and I won't do that because I am of the belief that if something has some sort of energy, whether your belief systems or not, that stuff can follow you home, and I don't need any more bad luck. Speaking of not bad luck, we're going to talk about Bruce Campbell because there were a couple of interesting articles that I saw pop up. Let's call this. Which one should let's start with the not the worst of the two, but yeah. So this is from Joe Blow. Bruce Campbell doesn't love horror movies. Calls the 80s soulless. Despite marketing a name for himself as an 80s horror cult favorite, he's not really a fan of them. Surprisingly. He says, I'm not a huge fan of it myself, but what I like is that it's one of the genres that get visceral reactions from crowds. Someone watches a drama, they're eating popcorn, their faces and changing, maybe it's a couple of tears. Horror movies, they're jumping out of their seat. You want popcorn airborne. As a presenter, actor, filmmaker, that's what you want, and you want to get that from the audience engaged. So that's the fun of horror. You can shove the 80s as far as I'm concerned. This is strange. Zach is one of those guys where you just say, shh, stop talking. It's better when I just thought you were pretty. Yes, Sassy, I talked to you out of it several times because we don't need bad juju following us home, right? We don't. I'm surprised this dude, he doesn't like 80s horror movies, but you know what? Each their own, right? Just because he's in them doesn't mean he has to actually like them. He named his 5 favorite movies. None of them were 80s, with films like Night of the Living Dead, The Sixth Sense making the cut. What are his other favorite movies? I want to see what this is. Okay, so let me share this one. This is interesting. I'm surprised. Not a 80s. I feel like 80s horror is like top tier. Night of the Living Dead, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Oh, so you miss it by like a couple of years. Come on, Bruce. The Exorcist, which is pretty good. The Sixth Sense. Abbott and Costello meet Frankenstein. Bro. 1973, 1974. You're like 6, 7, I had to do math. 6, 7 years off the 80s. Clickbait. Clickbait. That's what I call it. But, okay. Let's go to the... My internet just pooped out. Am I back? Am I back? Somebody in chat, let me know. Am I back? I thought I lost me too. Stupid internet out in the desert. Yay, I'm back. Okay. So Evil Dead. Maybe that's why. Sorry, God. Evil Dead animated series is getting in development, but no TBR. Like no determined, no TBD, no date determined yet. You get what I mean. Don't expect to see it anytime soon. Bruce Campbell confirms he's going to be voicing Ash, of course. Is in the works, but warns it's a slow process. I think there's also 3 more feature films and 3 no, it's not 3 more feature films. I think there's 2 more Evil Dead films coming out. That's great. They're just developing slow motion molasses process, so it could be years away. Bro. At least, you know what? My advice, Campbell, if you're ever watching this, get it all done. All 3, 4, 5, 7 seasons of the animation. Just get them all done. So that way, if it's going to take a couple years, you have it all ready to go. So you don't have to wait 2 or 3 years in between animation Invincible for you to see the next season. So Funny thing is, Evil Dead movies, the last one made 140 million. I believe it. Evil Dead movies don't usually make that much money. They're cheap, so they have to make that much. The last one, 10 years ago, in 2013. Yeah, I think I read somewhere that I think there's another Evil Dead movie being made too, kind of similar to the recent one where it's taking place in the Evil Dead universe. Hi Zombie. Hi Zach. Drink again. You're not gonna lose me. Hold on. I like this franchise. Speaking of which, you can find me over on Pop Culture Minefield tonight, talking about Army of Darkness, 90s Horror Night. Let me drop the link in the chat. You should all be there, and you should all be subscribing to Gary over there, and it should be a good time. Mostly because even though the topic is of Army of Darkness, I will bet anybody $10 that we maybe talk about it for 15 minutes, but we're going to talk about horror movies in general. And Gary was so kind enough to move from 80s night to 90s night because every movie I recommended was a 90s movie, and we just did Evil Dead 1 and 2. So we're going to be talking about Army of Darkness tonight, which I am totally down for. Evil Dead Rises was brilliant. I loved Evil Dead Rises. Evil Dead Rises title card, perfection. It was beautifully done. I don't think of it as a reboot or a continuance of the Evil Dead franchise story. I really honestly think Evil Dead Rises is just an Evil Dead story in the Evil Dead universe. Like, it's just in its own little pocket in the Evil Dead universe. It's not reboot, it's not a sequel and stuff. And frankly, I liked the Evil Dead remake back in 2013. I think it's really great. I think it was really well updated for the time. And I think they used what was trivia was like 70,000 gallons of blood for that movie, which is like the movie with, wait, I think it got recently topped. Hold on. Movie that used the most blood. Fake blood. I feel like yeah, the Evil Dead remake blood amount. Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. 65,000 liters, 1,717 gallons of blood. That's a lot of blood, man. That's a lot of blood. Big blood. Big blood. Disagree on what? Evil Dead remake? Yeah, if it's the Evil Dead remake, I'm not surprised. Not a lot of people liked it. I think I kind of look at it as like Evil Dead 2, Army of Darkness, Ash versus Evil Dead. It's its own. They're all connected. I just don't think it's a Evil Dead Rises is a continuance of Army of Darkness or Evil Dead 2. I think it's a story in the Evil Dead universe connected in ways. I just don't think, because we don't get Ash, we don't get any of the other characters. I know it's him on the recording, but it's not actually, like, they never stated that it's him on it. Yeah. Yep. Zombie, I'm with you. I know. I watched all the breakdowns too. I loved it. I think it was great. I thought the monster designs were great in it. The blood effects were cool. I'll never look at a cheese grater the same, but I think it was fantastic. And again, the title card, one of my favorite title cards. Actually, let's pull up the title card where we got a little bit of time. Yeah, we got a little bit of time. Hold on. Let me see. I bet YouTube has it. Evil Dead Rises. Look, the title card. It's like one of my first few searches. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Pull that. Stop sharing screen. You can see me. Hi. All of you that are still here. All right. So this, by far, one of my favorite title cards in the last few years. I'm a sucker for a couple of things with movies. Good title cards when it comes, like the Penguin TV show, great title cards each episode. I'm a sucker for a great color palette for a movie when your colors are put together nicely and they tell a story on its own, like the substance. Great. So this is one of my favorite title cards. Oh, come on, play for me. So good. love it. I think it's great. Just so well done. So well done. Get out of here, Leon. Get out of here. It's a great movie. It's a great movie. It's a fun movie. Rank Evil Dead 2, 1, 3. TV show. Rise. Evil Dead 2013. I'm guessing you mean Evil Dead 3's Army of Darkness. What would be my ranking? I think for me, it would be Army of Darkness, 2 and 1, remake, and The Rise. TV show somewhere in that rank. It's, to me, it's an Evil, like I was trying to explain, it's an Evil Dead story in the Evil Dead universe, but it's not like a remake or reboot or continuance. That is the correct order. Leon, they'll come in here pulling punches, man, or punching. Not on my Evil Dead franchise. It's one of my favorite franchises. Scream and Evil Dead probably are my two top favorite franchises. Yeah, I would say that. Yeah. Gore and Shock. The movie didn't do. Did you not watch the same movie that I watched, Leon? Do you not look at Cheese Graters the same, Leon? Evil Dead is my favorite franchise, woman. Did you not? We're gonna have to have. You know what, Leon? I want to do an Evil Dead. Let's do an Evil Dead movie tier list. You and I, my friend. We'll do it for like a Horror Tuesday or something, because it's short. Since there's only a couple of them, it's not like we're gonna be here forever. But we'll figure it out. We're gonna have to duke it out, man. I think Rise is great. I think it's a good story in the franchise. I like the remake. I think the remake holds up. Obviously, the originals hold top tier, but I think Rise is a good story in the Evil Dead universe. And that's where I'm gonna... Well, the show there too, because Bruce Campbell is perfect. Yeah, I love that. I wish the show didn't get canceled. I actually think the show is probably... Aliens poop Romulus. I think you have the backwards ship. Welcome. It's Alien, Romulus with a little asterisk, and then Aliens. The remake. It is. You know what? I'll agree with you on this one, Leon. I think the Evil Dead remake is arguably a great remake of all time. Like, it does it so well. It honors the franchise without jingling Easter eggs in your face. And it just tells a story, and it's gory, and it's up to date. I agree. But like I was saying earlier, I am going to be discussing Evil Dead. Did I lose the link? I think I might have. I'm going to be talking about Army of Darkness. It's right up there with the thing. Oh, Leon. I don't have, like... Give me a little chub going on now, dude. The thing is, the reason why I had a special effects career. Because I love that movie so much, and I would just analyze it so much as a kid. To me, it goes The Thing, Shining, like, of all time are my favorite movies. Gone with the Wind is somewhere in there. Alien is in somewhere in there. Army of Darkness somewhere in there. But yeah. I'm right there with you, Leon, with The Thing. See? My lofty brother. I am actually going to be talking about Army of Darkness tonight over on Pop Culture Minefield. I'm going to drop the link in the chat again. I would love to see you guys in there if you can. It starts at 9 p.m. Eastern, which is 8 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Pacific. Everybody in weird time zone. I would love to see Ash vs. Marvel Zombies. That would be a good run as a comic book line, I would think. See, we agree more than we disagree. We do. I love... All right. Okay. That being said, guys, that is all the news I have for today. Thank you, everybody who stopped by, who interacted with the chat, shared, liked, all that stuff. I really appreciate all of you. You guys are amazing. I'll be back here next week. Have I read any of the Evil Dead Reanimate? I have not. I'm not. I'm gonna have to find it now. I know The Thing was a comic too recently as well. I'm gonna have to. My comic book, my to read comic book stack. I'm not, no joke. I'm not kidding anybody. Is about this high in singles. Like I've gotta like catch up on my comics. It's ridiculous how high, and I'm afraid to go to my comic book shop. Anyway, thank you all. Thank you guys so much on this. Lofty's rolling over his grave. I will be over on Josh's channel for his Halloween thing, and then on Pop Culture Minefield as well. I guess I'll stick as Elvira for the night. Lofty didn't die, don't worry. I'm getting distracted by the chat. I love you all. I'll be here back next Tuesday. Until then, as always, my beautiful people, as I try to find things while I'm looking at StreamYard, where is everything? Hold on. Oh, wait. I do have horror clips now, too.
Okay?
I got him.
Sammy, those are fucking onions.
Well,
that was the wrong clip. Anyway, love you.